Hey guys, Marlon here from GaminRealm.com, and I'm sorry guys for the long awaited podcast. Sorry guys, we've been so busy. Everybody's been busy, so here it is. Finally got everything back together, and we have one new member of staff that's here today. Self to you guys, and then we're going to hop off into the world of Gaming Realm. Darian, could you introduce yourself to the world?
Oh, hello. I'm Darian. I'm basically just in charge of the anime category. So I'm really excited to be here.
Awesome. All right. So we have a lot of interesting topics to talk about, and one of the main things that we have to talk about, I know it's some Destiny, I know it's some Smash, and I know it's industry. The rest of it is like industry related. So first thing we're gonna talk about. All right, I'm just throw it out on the table. Bam. All right, what you guys want to talk about first?
We could do Smash since there's a lot to cover.
Yeah. Let's do Smash first because so much stuff regarding Smash. So one of the first things I want to talk about is the leak footages and pictures and all that good stuff, and then with the official stuff that came after that, matching the leak stuff, it's just like okay, it's crazy. So do you guys have anything to add to the leak stuff that's already been out? Um, just connecting to the actual official stuff. Is there anything that you guys want to shed on that?
Um, I mean, the leak's pretty much confirmed at this point. Since the Shulk render matched the one in the leak. After he was revealed. So I guess the only thing would be who the remaining characters would be. Because apparently that wasn't the full roster that they showed.
Okay. Now my question is regarding this hype that's been surrounding this game. I mean, I've played it at E3, so I have a full understanding of the gameplay mechanics. It's a lot smoother. The graphics is like out of this world good. Now I'm hearing that the roster this time around is going to be a whole lot bigger than Brawl. So far, how many characters are announced so far? Like how many characters there are so far?
I think it's like 40 something, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
You see, I
40.
used to know, but there's so many leaked characters,
Yeah,
it just threw me off.
Brawl had 35. I think this one so far from the official confirmed characters already beat that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I want to say, hmm, as far as the 3DS goes, do you guys, that this is my biggest question to everybody, and I know this is going to happen because every time when a big release grace console, it always the servers always goes down. So being that the 3DS is a small platform, and being that Smash Brothers is going to come out for the 3DS first, do you guys think that the servers are going to just go like completely bananas when the game comes out? Like, you think that everybody's gonna, because I know everybody's gonna be playing it online, obviously, but do you guys think that Nintendo is going to have a backup plan for this, for the game coming out and stuff like that?
I don't think they're gonna have. I don't think they should have a problem
Yeah.
with the servers because they had games like Pokemon X and Y that came out, sold a whole bunch, whole people on it. Um, they had like balancing issues. But like as the servers go, I think they should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're well prepared for that stuff. Like it's Smash Brothers, they know better. They know better.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Be better than
Uh,
Brawl, that's for sure.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, most def. All right, so let's do a little bit of comparison here as far as all right, as far as Brawl is concerned, right? And I know some of you guys played the game already. Some of you guys, seen footages of the game countless times. Now, looking at Brawl and looking at, the new Super Smash Brothers, like, can you guys tell any difference as far as the fighting styles? Do you guys realize any new moves? Just overall, do you guys think that, because a lot of people are saying that Brawl is still better for whatever dumb reason, I don't
Whoa,
know, but
no.
What
yeah,
casuals were you listening to? I'm sorry.
yeah.
No, the game's way tighter and way faster. I don't know about way faster, but substantially faster. It's like
Wow.
noticeably faster. It's not like
Okay.
Melee, but it's faster than Brawl. The controls feel more tight.
That
and-
emphasis on tight though.
Yeah, that I don't know, because when I was at E3, like a lot of people that was like around the treehouse area, like they had something very, very negative to say about the gameplay. Like, oh, Brawl did this better, and they overall they think as far as the the fighting and everything like that, it's better with Brawl than it is with this new one. So I guess everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But me personally, when I picked it up for the first time and actually played the game, it was amazing. Like I picked what's his name, Little Mac, and it was awesome. Like it was really awesome. Just it was just a whole lot smoother. The finals were like just amazing. Is that what it's called, right? The finishing? I don't even remember. It's been
Final
so
Smash.
long. Final smash, yeah, the final smash was just like satisfying, you know what I mean? And like I said, as far as the characters goes, I honestly I think this is like the biggest roster so far for Smash, like because I'm hearing that it's over 40, 40 plus.
Yeah, we're at 38 confirmed, and then there's the ones from the leak. So that'd be, I think that's like 42.
42,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure. Based off the leak characters that weren't officially confirmed, like Duck Hunt Dog, Bowser Jr., Dark Pit, Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
And then there's
Shoot,
characters.
Wario wasn't confirmed yet either, though, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yep.
right. Wario, Game & Watch. That's another
those
one.
are
Rob.
those are the other ones that's
So
supposed to
that's
be
45.
Yeah.
Falco,
Now, yeah.
46.
Honestly, I'm hearing some other things that's been going on regarding the game. Someone I guess like peeked a article at us. I want to say about a week ago.
About a
And
week
there was-
ago.
about a week ago, and it was regarding some of the characters that got cut. And I believe remember those I don't know how to explain it. It's been so long, but the characters that are like really small and they have like
Ice climbers.
ice climbers. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
ice
because
climbers.
apparently
and
they're not going to be able to be compatible with
3DS.
the 3DS for whatever reason.
Oh,
But
yeah,
like
that's
people
the-
are still thinking Ridley's going to be in the game, but Ridley's going to be in the game, but ice climbers
I
aren't.
don't know.
Like that
Some
doesn't
of
make
the
any
some of the
sense.
leaks did that had the same information that was in the footage. The leak footage also had Ridley. I don't know. They brought some pretty good points. Like someone explained when Sakurai had the Smash Direct back in April, and they teased Ridley with a shadow. They kind of showed.
I watched that video.
Yeah, you saw that. They kind of showed like they kind of grabbed Pikachu for a second and then let him go, kind of like how
Yeah.
a playable character grabs him.
Yeah.
Grabs the character.
Young homie Shokyo actually he put a comment on that video, and then it also made me think about like simple things like, do people like forget that Brawl was the last Smash Bros game that came out,
Right.
and he was a boss, and we all saw the size comparison to all the different characters,
Right.
and the fact, like them resizing it to make sense. That dude has a long if they pull it off, that's going to be like the most impressive thing I have ever seen in a video game. Like seriously, like if they can make him look decent as a regular character, like I won't be mad. Like that's great. But he's honestly his proportions are too big. Like his tail, like people bring up Bowser, but Bowser is like really compact. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He doesn't have wings.
His
He doesn't have a
anatomy's
tail.
different.
Yeah, exactly. And they bring up Olimar. I'm like, come on now, let's be honest here. But no, Shoki made a good point about that video with Ridley grabbing Pikachu. The thing about Ridley grabbing Pikachu, that stage has, it has platforms, but it looked like it was the Final Destination,
Mm.
or yeah, I don't know. It should have platforms, but anyway, what Shokyo said was, okay, what if Ridley, has like a hover, like say he's a playable character, he has like a hover type thing going on, where his feet never touch the ground. That's why you don't see him. Shoki was like, that dude was in the air for a very long time. And like you would be able to see, part of Ridley because he was too high up for that to make sense for him to be a playable character. Because like he was really high up and he was hovering for a very long time. Like it doesn't match, you know what I'm saying? Like he would have to hit the ground or he would have to be closer to the ground. You could not see him at all. Like his tail, you see his tail for a quick second, but you should be able to see him. Like the way he picked up Pikachu, he was too high up for it to make sense. You should be able to see Pikachu's body, and you should be able to see like his feet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you watch the video again, you could see that he was way too high for it to make sense as a grab because he would have to come closer to the ground. For it to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have to be able to see him. It seemed like Ridley's gonna be like that boss character that swoops up and tries to grab people. And then what happened was maybe if you like press buttons or whatever, you can get out of it because sometimes with the master hand as a boss, if you like press buttons fast enough, you got out of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I also I commented about that. I was like, think about Ridley as the master hand, grabbing a person off the stage because that's basically what it is. You know how master hand hovers, you know what I'm saying, and he could go high and all that stuff. So that's how I was seeing it because he was too high up for him to be a playable character. That would be kind of like weird just to have him in the air like that. That would be kind of new, but weird at the same time.
Yeah, unless he's like a new giant character or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
that would be
DBZ
crazy.
games and stuff.
Yeah, that would be freaking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like this game, I can't wait. I can't wait because, truth be told, it's like the most hype game for this year. Forget Destiny, forget Call of Duty, forget everything else. Like Smash is like the most
Call of what?
hype. Call of Duty.
What is
Dude,
that?
I was yeah no.
I forgot all
Advanced
about that
War.
game.
Yes, wow.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Honestly, like Batman and like kind of Evil Within, but it was mostly like Batman and Smash.
Yeah,
that
Batman
I were, like,
is actually
thinking about, but then it got delayed. So
yeah, Batman is already out of the question. Evil Within, yeah, Evil Within, yeah. I'm very very I'm very very happy for that game. Like I'm excited for that. I can't wait to see what it has to offer. But as far as hype and like
like
big
I can't
huge
think of
release,
anything else but Smash.
yeah, Smash
Yeah.
is gonna Smash is
And
gonna
Mario
do it for
Kart 8
Nintendo. Yeah, Smash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Smash is gonna do it for Nintendo. Like, they're gonna that game is gonna put Nintendo back on the map. So today we had a news regarding the first review for the game. This is like from a Japanese gaming magazine, Famitsu.
Famitsu, yeah.
Yeah. So they gave the game basically 110 and 3 nines. So that's incredible. That's just like out the gate. Just let you know right there that I mean, come on now, it's Smash, but still, the score that score is like really high for the game and stuff like that. So yeah, man, that's just getting people more and more excited. As we get closer down to the Japanese release of the game, which is what on the 13th of this month, and of course, people are going to try to import the game over and probably try to get it beforehand before the U.S. release. But yeah, I'm excited
Yeah.
to hear about that review score from that particular magazine. Anybody wanted to shed anything about that?
Yeah. You go.
Yeah, you could. I was gonna say back when you were talking about like the difference between Brawl and like Smash 4.
Hmm.
Um, I was reading this dude's first hand impressions of the game,
Hmm.
and like apparently he has the full game and all this stuff. And he played it. He didn't like play it extensively, but he played it enough to try to give his little 2 cents on like every little aspect, like a little bit of characters, like oh this character does this and this character does that.
Is that a
But the
D1
number one
post?
thing, I'm talking about the document thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. The main thing I noticed was, or the big thing that stood out to me was the fact that he said, some characters might have the same move sets, but they play completely different from like past Smash games. Like they feel different. Like their animations change like a whole bunch. It might seem like they're the same character, but in essence they're different. Like Nintendo and the crew who worked on this game, they did a well job, changing it up, but like keeping it there. They like when people play it, that haven't played it, they're gonna be like, "Oh shoot, why does Captain Falcon like feel like a beast right now?" You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they're gonna be like, why is Sonic actually worth playing right now? Because like he basically has the same moves, but they improve stuff like the speed, the fast fall. They really put some work in this game. Like it seemed like people were like complaining about clone characters, but even the clone characters like have their differences. Like the way that the person put it in the post, like you said that they did a good job at making each character feel unique and different from any Smash game.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ganondorf still looks terrible though.
Yeah, he apparently he's faster, so we'll see. Yeah,
Wow.
hopefully.
Yeah, apparently Falcon plays like Melee again,
Yeah.
which is really good.
That's awesome. That's real awesome. Yeah, like I said, man, I can't wait to get my hands on this. Like it's just I can't wait. You know what I mean? Because after playing it so many times and seeing the difference for myself, it's definitely overall a better game than Brawl. Just everything in every aspect. And the demo I believe is out now. I'm in Japan, so for all the people that have imported 3DSs and can, for some miraculous reason, get into Japan's eShop, they have the demo. I guess that's out for you to try. I don't know if that's new news or old news, but yeah, that's what's been circulating around, that the demo is out right now for people to actually try it out and stuff. So that's cool. Anything else regarding Smash? Anything else anybody want to shed on that, on Smash, before we move on to the next thing?
I think
Just
that,
can't
Oh,
wait
oh,
for
oh
it.
yeah,
Let's
there's
get it.
one thing. There's one thing I forgot. One thing I forgot to mention for a lot of people that don't know about this. Twitch. I want to bring up Twitch. Nintendo Treehouse, okay? We'll be streaming on Twitch on what, September the 12th, right?
yeah, eight
So for
hours.
for 8 hours. All right, take it away, Michael.
Yeah, they're just gonna be streaming a lot of games, but mostly focusing on Smash 3DS. They're gonna be doing 8 hours gameplay, so I'm sure we'll be seeing like some kind of reveal or something, because that's the same day it comes out in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And hopefully, guys, hopefully they can actually reveal the rest of the characters then too. Like show off all of them, I guess, like during this streaming of the game or whatever for 8 hours. And 8 hours is actually satisfying to actually look at the game, the full final product, polished and everything in all its glory. um yeah, so I'm very excited, guys. So tune in for that, and we're also going to be doing a lot of streaming for this game too. So yes, we're going to try to do some tournaments. We're gonna make it very competitive, and you guys know Shokio is on board with that, so it's going to be awesome.
Real quick, shout out to Shokyo. He couldn't be here today. He's busy trying to find another job.
Yeah, shout outs to Shok, man. Can't wait to see you, man. All right, let's move on. Now, the next topic that we have to talk about is Destiny. So I am destined to find out about this game.
boo.
Uh, the hype, the glorious Halo, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto hype. Okay, like this game is so hyped up. I mean, it's like basically the second coming of Christ. Pretty much is like people are just so excited and oh my God, I can't wait for this to happen. And and the thirst and the scratching of the skin and the biting of fingernails. Thrusting for this game. So I mean, I've played the beta. I think the alpha and then the other one that they came out with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And the game feels weird at first, but after I, get familiarized with the controls and the gameplay and everything, it feels like Halo. Feels like Call of Duty. Call of Duty mixed with Halo. That's what it feels like to me. Um, Now, I'm hearing a lot of people saying that it's difficult for them to review the game because it's so big, massive, and the game reminds me of, oh yeah, there's another mix. The game reminds me of Mass Effect. It has that galaxy kind of feel to it, so it reminds me of Mass Effect. But I don't know. Do you guys think that so far, seeing all the footages so far, anybody have any hands-on with the game? Do you think that this game is living up to the hype, the glorious, humongous high pre-orders and just everything regarding this game? I mean, just everybody just go all out with this game because that's the hot thing right now that's selling on the block. So, yeah.
I haven't played it.
All right. So Destiny. This is how I feel about Destiny. I feel like it's a fun game, but I feel like I feel like nowadays most of the hype when it comes to games is like really unwarranted, and it's just used to sell games. It's not really because they honestly feel like the game is like really that fun. They just try to sell the fact that it's new, just like Watch Dogs. Like I just feel like they try to sell game more than the gameplay, the stuff you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear Destiny, but like what about Destiny? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I've seen
what
of
can
Destiny, it just looks kind of like a
like what have you
nothing
heard
special.
about Destiny like that you could do in the game?
Just leveling up and
Like
you do
there's no
whatever has.
there's no features. Exactly, there's nothing specific that they really embrace or anything. It's like, hey, Destiny, this game's about to be hot. That's it. But the game
Yeah.
is fun. Like I enjoy the game. I wouldn't put it in the same category as Call of Duty because I feel like if they made another Destiny, I would actually enjoy. Anywho, no, I think Destiny's fun. Um, I like how the game is. It looks good. Um,
Graphically, they're saying that it's insane. So from a
it looks
graphical
really good. It looks
standpoint,
really good. Yeah.
oh, okay, okay. What
Yeah.
about the weapons and the story so
I like
far? Is
I
the
like
story
I like
graphic?
I like the game. I like the game. I like how they have all the custom stuff. I like the dancing. The dancing is hype. Um, but it's one of those games where I feel as if I can't play it by myself. Like I would have to play it with somebody else, and it would have to be like people I know. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what really makes the game fun. Like if I just got online and played like with random people, I don't think I would have that good of a time. Like it's not that it to me it's like not that fun for you to be able to do that. Like Smash, I feel like you could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Destiny is like I can, but when you have people and you're playing with, that game is
it's
hype. That game's
basically
fun.
like
Halo.
all of
Yeah,
us, pretty much
yeah.
like all of us. And honestly, I'm gonna shed some things here, and I'm gonna go all out. Honestly, my thoughts on this game is that it's an okay game. It's not by a long shot like the best thing since sliced bread. Like it's a fun game. I would say that it's a fun game, but all the things that are going on in this game, it's a cycle. We have seen this before. This was done before, and it's they're just rehashing the same thing over and over again. And honestly, like it reminds me of Titanfall in some kind of way with the hype because when Titanfall came out, everybody was like, I don't know, it's okay, that kind of experience. You know what I mean? Like people play the game and they're like, yeah, it's okay. You know what I mean? But this particular game is just like everybody's just like, oh my god, Destiny, 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 give it to me right now. I need the game right now. But playing the game, it screams for co-op and knowing, yeah, like Marquise was saying, having somebody that to play the game and stuff like that with makes it a whole lot more fun, you know what I mean? And especially with all of us in here, like let's say if all of us were playing through the campaign, that would be amazing. Cause you know that everybody in here we're family, so it's just like okay, we can go through this whole entire game, and brings me back to memories of Halo. When Halo first came out, like all the Halos, as far as I can remember, we just sit down all night long and beat the campaign. I mean, we having popcorns. I mean, just some good old cornbread and just sitting. I mean, just sit down and actually play through the whole thing, like together, like with your brother or your sister. I mean, those days were just like really cool. You know what I mean? But it's that the knowing somebody factor is definitely a factor for Destiny because it's boring when you're just playing by yourself, not knowing the other players' strategy and stuff like that. So it's definitely a lot more fun with people. As far as the gameplay goes, like I said, the gameplay is pretty much the same thing over and over again. As far as first person shooters and things of that nature. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm looking forward to play with the game. But I just feel like in this industry, people just hype games up, and then whenever they do come out, it's just like Marcus was saying, it's just for the sales. But it's just like okay, like you guys are hyping this game up, but it's like yeah, it's okay, and like I said, when I played it for the first time, it was just an okay experience, and I was like okay, this will be fun with this person, or this will be fun with that person. It's pretty cool. But the whole features wise, Marquise, like, is there any like spectacular wow kind of feature in the game that you haven't
Like,
seen done before? Like as far as leveling up, because I'm hearing everybody saying, "Oh, you can level up this powerful attack and then
well,
you'll just blow people away."
well, what their presentation is like spot on, to be honest. Like, you know how you can have like the most, nastiest like sandwich, but like they can make it look real good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what kind of Destiny is, except the sandwich isn't nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. They what they do is they have like all these power ups and stuff. They look cool, but when you use them or when people use them on you, they're not so cool. Like, like there's a lot of overpowered crap in that game. It's like ridiculous. Like there's just like one thing where you jump up in the air and just like punch in the ground, and you get like an insta kill. Like it has like a good radius. It kills a whole bunch of people around you. Yeah, you don't like it when people do that to you, but like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to like outstanding features, it's just like yeah, I, everything, everything's basically the same that we have been seeing, except presented better.
Like I said, the game is just like,
Cause like
oh
stuff looks cool, but
yeah,
when you really look back, you're like, wait a minute,
Not
I
that
did
cool.
this before.
I did this
Yeah.
before. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like they're real slick. That's what I'm saying. Like it's real slick. Like it's kind of hard to say bad things about it because like they did a good job at presenting it, you know, to make it look good.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's just like the presentation of the game is like really good, really good. I will give it that. But as far as everything that's going on in the game, as far as gameplay and cutscenes and stuff, is like, wait a minute, I've seen that before. Like the Halo with the what they call that thing that goes around like a robot. It reminds me of
Shoot.
Cortana.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Cortana. That little robot thing that goes around and talk at the same time to tell you
Well,
what to do.
I mean, but then again, like I would have to give them a little bit credit because it's kind of hard to like they would still need something like that anyway to explain, give you
Yeah,
instructions. So it's kind of
yeah,
like hard to like even get on them for stuff like that.
yeah.
But at the
It,
same
it
time,
it
you would
just
hope that
reminds
they
me
would do
so much
something
of
different.
Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to try out the game and stuff like that. And guys, if you're listening to this podcast, don't worry, our review is coming up very soon. And Marquis will be doing that review. So yeah, definitely look out for that. Um, now, this topic here, everybody's gonna have something to say about this because honestly, like, I love Nintendo. I believe that they're the backbone of this industry, and everybody and their mama had some kind of Nintendo system. You know what I mean? So I feel like Nintendo, as far as their console goes, I don't think they're going to give up on their console. Now, critically acclaimed analyst Michael Patcher said that Nintendo is going to give up on their console for the next generation phase of gaming. You know what I mean? Like they I'm guessing he's saying that based on how the Wii U is performing right now, he feels like it's not going to happen. Now, me personally, I think that's just a bunch of fanboyism. I feel like honestly, Nintendo is not gonna hang up on their hardware because one, they just announced new
New 3DS.
3DSs. Yeah, new 3DSs for Japan, and I'm sure it's gonna come to the States. They have plans up their sleeves for their next console. The leak specs that's been going around. I know they're gonna come out with another console, and it's gonna be way more powerful than the Wii U. Let's hope for that. But still, um, Nintendo they have a lot of time to play catch up with the PS4 and the Xbox One. But you know, as far as power under the hood, the Wii U is at the back of the line as far as the power of the system goes.
The
But
library
yeah,
killing it right now.
live
Nintendo's got the best lineup right now.
exactly. So at the end of the day, it's like they're not going to give up on their bread and butter. Their bread and butter is their consoles. That's where they make the most money. 3DSs, hello. The Wii outsold the PlayStation 4. I believe the first week when it came out. Yeah, the first week when the Wii came out, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but all I know is that the Wii outperformed the PS4. Like as far as sales, I believe it's the first month or the first week of it coming out, it did more in sales. So Nintendo is not by a long shot is going to give up on their hardware. They're not going to do it.
And they got bank
Um,
saved up.
they
Anyway,
got exactly. They have more money than Sony and Microsoft. So it's like if they like Nintendo can afford to not come out with a title for the next 20 years or a console for the next 20 years and still have money in the bank to survive. So at the end of the day, it's like they're not going to give up making consoles. They're not going to follow the same trend as Sega because honestly, truth be told, I feel like the Sega Dreamcast, if Sega just would just continue to go through with that system, I honestly feel like it would be one of the best systems like of all times. Like if they didn't just pull out on it and just continue to make like hits after hits after hits, like just continue making good games for it and stuff like that, and not giving up, I feel like it'd have been just one of those flagship consoles. But being that they pulled the plug on it and then you just gave up on it, but I don't see Nintendo giving up on their hardware. I don't know how he's analyzing all of this, but I don't feel like that's going to happen anytime soon. So I should say everybody should have something on this because this is ridiculous.
it just amazed me. People are still saying that. Like, people have been saying that since the Wii U's launch. Like, Nintendo makes as one failed launch period for one console, and it's all doom and gloom. And, their sales are obviously rising. Their lineup's getting a lot better. They should have waited, I think, at least a year or two before releasing the Wii U when they did, but like they're fine, and 3DS is killing it. So like people are still saying that. It's just kind of inconceivable.
Yeah, Marquise, Darian, have anything to say on that?
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, Nintendo, man, I don't even think the Wii U's doing that bad, like right now. So I don't understand why he would even make that analysis, considering it's still outselling the Xbox One that had a price drop, that's giving you a free game with every system, that's like trying to give you the system for free. I don't know, like I don't understand like what I don't understand like do people like not want good games? I don't get why people
Yeah.
come
Like
up with like some of
That's
this foolishness.
that's the thing that keeps Nintendo alive is their exclusives. Their first party stuff. Like that's one thing
exactly. So
Sony
why
and
would they
Microsoft
go
can never
third party?
imitate.
Yeah, why would they go third party? This man is saying that Nintendo is going to go third party in the long run because they're going to give up on their hardware. So they're going to quit making 3DSs. They're going to quit making, consoles. Like, it's just like that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen because after Smash, let's be honest, it's going to continue to eat the PS4 alive in sales. Like after Smash comes out, it's probably going to be the number one selling console on the
That's
planet.
an aggressive
Let's be
statement, but
I don't know about that, but
okay, okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The
I'm
PS4 is like
just
at 10
saying.
million. By the
I'm
time Smash
just
comes out, the
saying.
PS4 is gonna be at like 12 million. Yo, the
I'm just trying to
PS4,
make Nintendo. I'm just trying to make
yo,
Nintendo look good in this situation because it's like really like I don't see that happening at all. And if he's basing this stuff off of the sales of the Wii U and saying that it's not selling well, so they're not going to have enough money to invest into another console, I think that's a bunch of balonies.
yeah.
So I mean, honestly, yeah, I take that back. I don't think it's gonna outsell the PS4, but it when Smash comes out, it's gonna move some numbers. It's gonna People are gonna start buying Wii U's like crazy, especially when the Wii U version comes out. So
yep.
because a lot of people
Yeah.
still holding back on buying the Wii U, right? There's a lot of people
Shoot,
out
when
there right now.
Bayonetta comes out, people are gonna buy the Wii U.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
Not
gonna
as
be
and
preparing
so
for that Smash. They're
not as
gonna
much,
preparing
but
for that Smash. No, I mean, I
yeah,
feel like people are gonna get that Bayonetta, be like, "Oh, snap! Smash is right around the corner. Let's get it."
yeah.
let's get yeah. So anybody else have anything to say about this Michael Patrick stuff? Because I think it's just baloney.
Young homie
Honestly,
Darren.
I think Nintendo is doing fine. I mean, I don't know why everyone's freaking out about it. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, like
Shoot, if you could outsell the Xbox One and the Xbox One has all the multiplats in the world, like I don't understand.
That's the
Like the
problem.
Wii U is outselling the Xbox One, and people be like, "Oh my gosh, the Wii U is so bad it doesn't have any third-party support." The Xbox One has third-party support, and which
Yeah.
one sells more each week? Like, come on.
I think if the Wii U got
yeah,
third-party support, then it might outsell the PS4.
yeah.
I don't
Pretty
even think that.
much.
It
The
might.
It,
PS4 is on like crack right now. The PS4, you could like, Sony could say, "All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna announce an ice machine with the next PS4." They'd be like, "Oh my gosh, an ice machine! Oh, I'm getting that PS4 today."
Yeah,
Forget
they know the
Uncharted.
market. But Nintendo's been doing really well though with their marketing. They definitely stepped it up.
Yeah, they stepped it up. They stepped it up for real. They stepped it up for real. But like I said, man, this guy, he's been known for his predictions, but this one is like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It's not for a
Um,
very, very
but
Actually,
long
yeah,
time.
actually, I
yeah,
have to be the devil's advocate. I just thought of something. He did not say what year this would happen. That's why he's slick. This might happen in like 50 years when they have to go out of business because, or not even 50 years, maybe like 20 years because everybody's gonna transfer to like mobile gaming or something stupid like that.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. The thing about casuals is that they keep jumping from one thing to the next. Like hardcores, like kind of are more consistent, or casuals
yeah,
don't like the next big thing. Like first it
I
was
don't know.
motion
I don't
controls,
know
and then
because
it's
my
mobile.
my brother's generation, he a young blood. I don't know. They selling out on us, man. They be addicted to their iPads and their. I'm not joking. Like it kind of makes me sad when I see him using his iPad over a console, and he tends to do that a lot. I'm just saying. That's just my brother, but I've noticed a lot of kids they turning their back on us, man.
yeah. It's crazy. Um, Now, how could I put this? It's crazy way technology is just improving each and every day. With this whole digital thing, with the games and everything like that. But it's all good. Um, Now there's something else that is basically like sparking up, and it's Bayonetta 2. Like as far as people doing a campaign for the game, and actually they want the game to do like a million. I'm guessing like in the first week. Is it a million in the first week or
Is
a
it the first
million
week?
period?
So the whole Bayonetta thing, I think it could do a decent. I think what will happen is when it first comes out, initially it sales might maybe 200,000. Okay, or more, just like 200,000 plus, maybe like the first month or whatever. And then as the holidays comes in, it sells more. I think by January we might be able to see like maybe 500,000 to 600,000. I believe it because there's gonna be hype around the Wii U because of Smash. People gonna be buying other games just to buy them. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens like that. So
Yeah.
people are not gonna just want to have one game, and then when they see Bayonetta, and especially if Bayonetta gets good reviews, which it most likely will, people will get the game. It's not like it's a bad game, so
Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
just don't see it doing a million.
Yeah,
Quite
In
exactly.
the
a
first
stretch.
week, yeah, that's
Yeah,
For a
yeah.
while.
I don't. But even if it's not in the first week, even if it's like in a month or two or whatever, I just don't see it doing a million.
but
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
just,
But then again, remember Zombie U did like a
you
decent
know
amount the
why?
first
You know why? Because it was
they
a
advertised.
launch. Yeah, wasn't it a launch title?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
I think there's
launch
a bundle
title.
too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and it was a launch title. So launch titles tends to do a lot better, you know what I mean, than anything else because that's like the only thing they might have to play with like blood or whatever it is. Was there blood in that game? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Should have
That
been.
game was graphically scary to look at.
Wow. Okay. Oh man, that's funny. All right. Now guys, this is the other part of the podcast where we shifted to anime. And for a lot of people out there that's been listening to Gaming Realm from day one, this is like brand new to the site. We were doing comics before, but now we're gonna be doing anime. And what better person to introduce the whole anime scene? What is it gonna do for our site, and also what is it gonna do for people that you know that's interested in anime and stuff like that. So Darren, you're the perfect person to explain this. So explain this to everybody. Let them know what's new. As far as all the reviews you have been doing on the site so far, and just kind of give them like uh, just a heads up on what to expect on Gaming Realm as far as the anime and what's new.
Okay, well, so far I've posted several reviews of different series along the lines of Attack on Titan, if we're talking about big name titles. Uh, Tokyo Ghoul is definitely a really big one that I'm touching down on. Basically, in this whole new anime category, I'm not only just going to do reviews, I'm probably going to do like let's see here, probably just some upcoming anime, like, because in case you guys didn't know, anime comes out in different seasons, like winter, spring, summer, and fall. So probably within the near future, I'm going to be doing um, an article on upcoming anime this fall. So that's definitely something to look forward to. Let's see. I don't know, Marquise, you got
Do you have
anything
like a
to
list of all this stuff? Because I didn't
yeah.
even know they like. Anytime a new anime comes out, don't the way I find out about them is like YouTube because like those dudes when or not dudes but like whoever sees that new anime that they like, they hype the mess out of that joint and it's like all over YouTube. They posted mad videos. I didn't even know like they did it in like seasons. I
Oh yeah.
just when I watch it, it's just like by ear, like people just talking about 'em. Like Attack on Titan. I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for like young homie Shokio, like Nintendo Ultra and stuff like that because they always talking about that. But
Yeah, most of the
yeah.
time when I hear about a new anime, it's usually from Tumblr. But
Oh my god.
yeah, don't judge me. No,
Me too.
seriously, Tumblr is a very good network of different, like
People.
discovering different shows. Yeah, it's a very good network.
Yeah, maybe I should join or not.
You really should. I definitely would recommend it because there's lots of different people on there who watch
Yeah,
different shows, and like you see like someone posts like a gif of it and you're like, oh, what's that from? And then you look into it and then you watch it and then you fall in love with it.
yeah. I think I probably wouldn't be into gaming as much as I am if it wasn't for anime, because like I always wanted to play uh like Dragon Ball Z. When I first Dragon Ball Z was the first show I've ever watched in my life, really, that I cared about. When I was 4, I used to get up every day, play with my toys. Dragon Ball Z came on like 4:30. I watched it, turned the TV off, didn't watch a single other show. Played with my toys, ate, did all that good stuff. Went to sleep, played video. I didn't play video games until like later on, but I always wanted a Dragon Ball Z game. Like anytime a new anime came out, I was like, man, I want to play a game, of that anime or whatever. And like Mario and all that stuff, like Zelda, that art style that anime uses, I think it's like really cool. I feel like people are really artistic, and I always like enjoyed watching and like playing anime style games, especially like Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm really excited for that. Final Fantasy 15. So yeah, Michael, you
Oh
have
my
anything to say about
god.
it?
Yeah, pretty much what you said. Except mine was Pokemon instead of Dragon Ball Z at the time.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of what got me into it. And I think a lot of times anime and gaming, kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah,
So
Definitely.
yeah, pretty much.
I didn't even
Yeah.
know Pokemon was an anime until like later on in life. Like I didn't know about that category. Like Dragon Ball Z, I didn't know it was an anime. But I never put. It was weird because as a little kid, I never put Dragon Ball Z and like Pokemon shows like Pokemon together, as with like Tom and
Right.
Jerry. I never did that, and I never knew why. And then I found out like when I was like 8, like there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Same
yeah,
with like Yu-Gi-Oh and like Digimon.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh my gosh, like Yu-Gi-Oh. I wanted Yu-Gi-Oh games. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really really excited for this being on the site and stuff like that because it brings a whole new channel of people to the site that's interested interested in, animes and stuff like that. And like I said, in my time I grew up with Dragon Ball Z, I grew up with Pokemon, and a host more of of anime related cartoons and games and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm very very excited for this to be a part of the site and stuff like that. And if you guys love anime, let us know. And Darren is in charge of that, so just give you guys feedback, whatever, and then go from there. I'm excited. I don't know what to say.
Dude, if it was like legal to stream episodes, like new episodes, I would totally do that and like watch it with people like, yo, did you see what just happened?
Yeah, it's
Right.
that good. It's that good.
Yo, like that dude got his head cut off. Like this the stuff that happens in anime, like the stuff that happens in anime, I don't know, like when it happens in anime, it's like less, what's the word I'm looking for? Like if I saw somebody get their head chopped off in a real life movie, I would be kind of offended. I'm like, why did they put this in a movie? But when it happens in the anime, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Yo,
I take it
that's
you don't watch Game
awesome.
of Thrones.
Nah,
Oh my gosh, Game of Thrones.
let me just.
Oh,
You all right there, buddy?
Who are you talking about?
Darian.
oh yeah, I'm fine.
Just fangirling over Game of Thrones over there.
Oh yeah, right.
All right, this is probably gonna be the last thing that I'm gonna talk about, and then if you guys have anything that you guys want to shed, then that's fine. There's one thing that I want to just put out there, and I just feel like the reason why they're doing this is because the Xbox One is not selling very well. But this is regarding their free game campaign that they've been doing. I'm guessing
Yeah,
it's
buddy.
GameStop. I'm guessing Microsoft Store or whatever. But they're having this thing now where if you buy a Xbox One, you can get any new Xbox One game for free. Now that's crazy. That includes Destiny. That includes Titanfall. That is insane. You
That's
get
one of
to
the best
pick.
deals in gaming like ever.
Yeah.
That is just wow. Like I'm just wow. And it's crazy because now for some reason, being that the system is selling so bad, it's like right now I want to say that the Xbox One is the king of all bundles because they have bundles left and right.
That
You know
Madden
that the
15, bro.
Madden 15, pointless, stupid. Then they have the Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare. They had this the cologne thing, the Destiny perfume or cologne
Yeah.
thing that's been
What?
going around.
You
What
Yes,
didn't
is
see that?
that? No, I did not.
they're
They
trying to
making
lash
fun
out
of it.
against
Yeah.
Sony. It's just they're doing all these campaigns and all
Oh,
these.
yeah, real quick, Michael, since you don't know, basically and for anybody else who listens to this, literally Xbox, they were so salty because I didn't even realize people like this can be like a deal made. Apparently, Xbox can't advertise Destiny. Only
Yeah, yeah,
PS4
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that.
So Xbox, I think aren't they getting like sued or something for this? Like, or like there's something like they have some like
There's some kind of deal Sony got like
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
with
But I'm talking about with
Activision.
Xbox. Didn't they get in trouble for uh making that fake perfume thing?
Uh, I, I I don't really know if they got in trouble, but I heard a lot of people was talking about it. I don't
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, but that's just crazy. You know, for them to do something like that. It's just like, okay, we're mad, but what can we come out to, attack Sony? And I'm guessing that's the best thing that they can come up with.
So they made a perfume that's called Destiny.
Destiny,
yeah.
yeah.
What?
It's
Well, how did I not hear about this?
That's what I'm
That's
saying. It's
crazy.
crazy, and they're coming out with all these different bundles because they feel like, okay, what else can we do? What else can we do? Because a lot of people don't understand that when the Xbox One was coming out, they were going around to like different companies, like different customers that are just like, fanboys to one particular, company. They're going around, to like Best Buys and different places. Hey, we're gonna tell you why our Xbox is better than PlayStation 4 and the Wii U, and you can do this and you can do that, you could do this, you could do that. They have their employees going around, and I just feel like that's the same thing with the whole YouTube thing back in the day with the whole machinima thing, where they had this deal where if you talk good about the Xbox One on on your channel and stuff like that, they will actually bump
Give you
up
a little
your
bit. Yeah.
bump up your CPM, and also I'm guessing some kind of deal with the Xbox One for you to get a free Xbox One. So Microsoft is doing everything that they can. They even drop, which I wrote an article about that a while back about the 399 Xbox. They had to do that because it's like, okay, you have a 499 system, nobody is buying it. I believe they're still at 5 million sold so far, or 6 million sold so far,
Five
comparing to the
million. I heard. Yeah.
5 million compared to almost what going on 12 million with the PlayStation 4. Ridiculous, big huge gap, what I mean? So I feel like that's why they're every game that they can get a deal on, they're doing a bundle with. And I feel like they feel like Call of Duty, I'm guessing everybody is excited for that game. I'm not really, because it's the same thing, but they feel like if they do a bundle with that, hey, it's gonna move some units. Which,
I
yeah,
don't know because PS4 sold more Call of Duty copy for Ghost than Xbox One, and that's like
wow,
the first time like probably ever in
yeah,
Call of Duty history for like Sony and Microsoft goes. I think
yeah,
Xbox 360 always dominated because they had the early DLC, but now people don't even care.
yeah.
They're
Time,
like,
it's all
yeah,
timed. It's all time DLC. Even around
Tomb
Gamescom.
Raider.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to bring that up around Gamescom time with the whole Tomb Raider thing. That's all timed. Okay, they just work out a deal with the companies, and yeah. So let's do a 6 month deal. What I mean, just to let the Sony people look bad, or the Nintendo people look bad. It's just like, come on now, it's time exclusive. What I mean? So it's just like at the end of the day, we'll just wait. And it's been going on since 360 days.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, Microsoft always try to push things, to get people to buy their console. And if I don't have an Xbox One right now, but I'm just saying that's kind of a really good deal for them to offer any game. I mean, Destiny just came out, so you can pick Destiny, any game. It's not like any launch game. Then I'll be like, that's a bunch of balonies because I don't want to play Forza. I don't want to play, a lot of the things that they came out with, for the launch. But the fact that they're giving away any free game, I think that's really sweet of them to do that. And you're still getting the console for $3.99 with a free game. Um, and another deal they're doing is Sunset Overdrive. Now, anybody just have anything quickly to say on that game? Because they're hyping that game up, and I basically got a hands on with it at E3, and it's okay. It has some kind of new mechanics involved with it, but it's the same thing. I've seen it before.
I,
But yeah,
I,
It looks
I,
cool to me.
yeah, I'd buy an Xbox One for that game.
you'll
Well,
buy an
I
Xbox
am.
One.
I am. Yeah.
Wow.
I would
Wow.
if I had the money.
Wow. So that
Um.
is you. So
Now,
you guys
Maybe
think
PS
that's a system seller?
could be, yeah.
yeah. But with that being said, the thing, there's a little disclaimer with that. I would buy that game, but I would be getting like the Halo, Master Chief
Right.
collection. You see what I'm saying? Like it would not just be for that game, but
Yeah.
I would get that game and not really think about life. That game looks fun.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like they presented the game well to me, and they're not overhyping it. The stuff you can do in it, the way the move, like, it looks good to me. I like what they're doing with it. I like the colors, graphically it looks good.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be fun. I feel like it's gonna be like an 86. I feel like it's gonna be like those stupid problems or whatever. I think it's gonna get like maybe an 86 rating. I don't think it's gonna be like a 90
Yeah.
type of game, but I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun
Yeah.
But it's worth somebody picking up an Xbox One for.
because Halo Master Chief Collection is coming out. If that wasn't
That's
coming out, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of
Yeah.
like I would get the Xbox One, during the launch of that game, but in
mhm.
the back of my head, I'm thinking about Halo coming out, and
Yeah, a lot of
maybe
people
later
that's
on,
that's
yeah,
gonna sell. That's
yeah,
going to sell. Everybody was talking about the Master Chief collection because it packs so much value.
yeah.
And it has pretty much all the Halo games, I believe, that's packed in there. I think it's Halo 1 and 2, and what else? Is 3 in there?
All of them,
3 and 4.
Oh, 3 and 4. Okay, so
and
all the Halos
Halo 5 beta.
and Halo 5 beta. So that's a steal. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can see people jumping on board because that will be a system seller. So I can see people jumping on board to get that. But Sunset Overdrive, it's definitely different and it looks very interesting. I love the colors and how vibrant the colors look and the blood and the everything. It looks very interesting though. It looks very interesting and I'm looking forward to see. It's not a 10 out of 10. It's not a 9 out of 10 game. It looks like an 8 out of 10 game to me, on to be honest. But yeah, man, I mean, I think that I just wanted to shed some light on the get a free game thing that they're doing right now with the Xbox One. All right, anything else before we close out? Anybody want to say anything? Anybody want to shed anything on anything else before we close out?
Darian,
Gosh, why you gotta put it all on me?
ladies first.
Well, not really anything I can think of.
Michael.
I don't think so.
Um, you see, like
Marquise.
me personally, I don't want the Xbox One to fail.
I
Uh,
don't want it to fail. Me,
Shouldn't.
yeah, I don't want it to fail.
um,
It's a
but to
good
be
console. It's a
honest,
good
yeah, but
console.
to be honest, I like to put my pony shoes on, even though I'm not even a Sony pony. I want Sony to do well more than Xbox because Microsoft has, the money.
It's so much
Okay.
more corporate than
Yeah, yeah. So I want Sony to
sneaky.
do a little bit better than Microsoft because I want Sony to get back on their feet, with their games and stuff.
Just
Because if the
financially
Xbox,
too.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Because if the Xbox One was dominating right now, that wouldn't be good in my opinion, for gaming because Sony would, be under, I feel like, too much pressure. They, you would think, oh yeah, let's add more pressure, but when they don't have money like that, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They're gonna be trying to put money into like the wrong things.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they actually have some breathing room to like actually, fix up all their financial situations so they could get back and just focus on the gaming. I like that I'm hearing that Sony is going to try to separate the PlayStation from Sony, and have their own separate thing. I feel like that would be good. And for the Xbox, I want them to. I'm glad that they're behind because I feel like now Xbox can really try to actually be about gamers and not about the money. Because when it comes to Xbox, I just see Gears and Halo. You know what I'm saying? Like when it really
Yeah.
comes down to it, they don't try to get any exclusives. It's just Gears, Halo, Call of Duty, which is not even exclusive. It
Mountain
doesn't make
Dew,
any sense. Yeah, it doesn't make.
Doritos.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like I think now they could really try to like, all right, let's see, maybe we could make some games. Hopefully they don't keep stealing games because that's stupid to me. Like I hope they don't do that Tomb Raider stuff again. Like actually try to make another good game. Like you know what I'm saying? Like have some. I don't know. Have another mascot. Do something. Master Chief is cool. He's gonna be around forever. But try to get something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they're kind of behind because I feel like they, with the money that they have, they could actually come out with something great for gaming. So, yeah, I'm glad that they're behind because, what I just said.
They need to use Rare, man.
I'm not biased. I swear.
You use those Rare IPs.
Yo, they need to get Donkey Kong on the. Yo, just kidding.
They
I
basically
want a Donkey Kong 64 remake though.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like Microsoft, they just need to get their heads together. And like you were saying, Keys, they just need to stop with this whole money mindset. I mean, everybody's in it for the money, but just the main focus should be the gamers. If it wasn't for the gamers, the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox One would be nothing. So they need to go back to their first love. They need to go back to the core, and the core is the gamers. I mean, all that extra stuff that the Xbox One has to offer, with the TV and the DVR thing. Yeah, we get that. That's really cool. It has more features obviously than the PS4, but the PS4 and Sony is focusing on the gamers. They're doing the right thing because Sony has been like that for like years with all their consoles. They've been focusing on gamers, 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 and now it's just like they pack so much into the PS4, as far as games and sharing capabilities, with the Twitch and the fact that you can record gameplay and there's so much stuff. And at the same time, the Xbox One can handle all of that, but not as much time. You can't really like play, and record and do a lot of stuff on the Xbox One and be happy. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, it's only 5 minutes, I believe now that you can record on there and share. You know what I mean? So the PS4 is definitely more user friendly than the Xbox One. So like Marquise was saying, like I'm glad that they're behind and not in front this time around because I feel like Sony definitely deserves the spot where they're at right now as far as the direction that they're heading, with the PS4 and you just software and everything else combined. So
Yeah, Sony is like I'm so like impressed on how clever Sony is. That greatness awaits is like the funniest thing in the world to me. I don't know how long we gonna be waiting, but that is so funny because it sounds so cool. Like,
yeah.
oh shoot, I'm about to get this PS4. Greatness awaits. I don't know how long I'll be waiting, but there's greatness that's gonna be coming. I know because they said it. They can't lie to me.
Yeah,
I can see for
that's a
that.
very genius marketing tool or marketing aspect because it's like at the end of the day, Sony know how to market their stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Microsoft knows how to market their stuff, but Sony, yes, they know how to market their stuff. They know how to get that your heart pumping and get that adrenaline, sorry, that adrenaline pushing in your body to where it's just like, oh my God, I gotta get me a PS4. Oh my God, Uncharted 4. Oh my God, Resistance 5. Oh my God, all these big blackbuster games. Is just like at the end of the day, I'm excited. I'm excited because Sony is doing everything right now. They're doing what they need to do to stay on top. I mean, they have like a few hiccups recently with the hack with the their server, something to do with their server, and there was
Yeah.
some other little things going on, but it was just minor stuff. But at the end of the day, Microsoft, they just need to get it together because honestly, I feel like if they don't get it together, this is going to be their last ride. And I'm just going to say it on wax right now. This is going to be their last ride. If they don't get it together, they're never going to get it because their next console might be a myth, to be honest with you, because if they don't sell or reach the goal that they set out to reach with the Xbox One, I don't think we're going to see another Xbox. Because for one, when they first started out with the Xbox One, I think they said the life cycle should be about 10 years or 10, 15 years, or I think they said that the Xbox One should last forever because they're going to continue to put out digital content and all kind of different stuff. So
Be a bad idea.
yeah, I
Yeah, they
know.
were thinking about the money instead of the install base. That was the problem. They should have thought about the install base and which are the gamers,
Yeah.
instead of thinking about how can we extract money out of people in the best like way possible. Oh, let's do silly stuff like DRM so they can't like resell the game. I don't know. They just I never felt like they thought about the gamers. And but the thing is, at the same time, I give them a lot of respect for Halo. I really do. Like even though that's one franchise, I give them a lot of respect for that because when you can make like Mario, a non-gamer recognize that character, to me that's impressive and that's great. That's what I would want from a company to do. I just feel like they need to do that again because Halo made people excited for gaming. You know what I'm saying? Um, it made people glad to be a gamer because they had something so cool, something so fun that they had. And I feel like Microsoft, they don't care about that stuff anymore. They just want to you know get that cash.
Yeah. And left a
Yeah.
bad taste in everyone's mouth.
Yeah,
And like when they first started and then kept switching it up.
yeah.
It didn't even really matter after that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, guys. That wraps it up for today's podcast. Guys, expect us to come out with more podcasts every week. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited right now because this is our team. This is our family, guys. So, did I say family, guys? um, yeah, just leave in the comments down below your thoughts and opinions about, everything that was said today. And shout outs to Darian. Yay. I'm so excited
Yay!
because yay, we're having some really cool anime stuff on here and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for anime and stuff like that. It brings so much childhood memory back. But yeah, nevertheless, I'm really really excited. Um, and it's okay, guys, for us to share our stuff out there, like our contacts as far as like PSN or Twitter or whatever. So everybody knows Gaming Realm Twitter. I mean, follow us on there, like us on Facebook and, check out the site, man. Check out the anime section of the site, guys. Shout out to Darren. She put a lot of hard work and blood and sweat and tears into that section. So check it out. And also Marquise. So check that out. And yeah, we'll see y'all. And hopefully, yeah. Because we're gonna be able to do another podcast before Smash comes out, most definitely. But when the Japanese version comes out, expect our thoughts on that. Expect our thoughts on that. Anything else from anybody before we close it out? Any shout outs? Any just anything that we want to say before we go?
Nope.
Nope.
Wow, those nopes came out real fast. Marquise.
Go for it.
Oh man. Yeah, this was great.
Is that it?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm really tired. Okay, I almost said the wrong word again. I'm glad I didn't say it. I'm gonna tell you what it is after. But anyway,
Did it
yeah.
begin with an N?
Wow. um, all right, we good.
That's hilarious. Um, but yeah, with that being said, guys, thank y'all so much for the love and for the support, for supporting Gaming Realm. And like I said, it's been our 2 year anniversary is coming up in what, in like basically a
October,
month? No, in November.
November,
Yeah, November. So
like
November
18th, 19th,
the 15th.
15th.
Yeah.
Because I
So
like check stuff like that. I forget.
yeah, so that's gonna be the site's second year anniversary of us being in existence, and we have achieved so much. So I just want to thank everybody out there for supporting us. Just for the short time that we've been around, and coming to our site and stuff, and not going to the big sites all the time, but actually, value our opinions and stuff like that. So thank y'all so much, and there's more to come. And yeah, next week, stay tuned for the next podcast, guys. I'm out. Anybody else want to say out? I'm out.
I'm still in.
Out.
It's a win.
Out.
So out.
I am so out, dude. Peace, dude.